Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is 3-Chord Dave, and today we're talking about something that I told you was going to happen 2.5 or 3 months ago, a long time ago. I told you it was going to happen. It's happened. If you want to know more about it, let's get into the video. Yes folks, 3-Chord Dave here to tell you all about the PRS SE Silver Sky Maple. Yes, that's what they're calling it, Maple. So let's get into it, but before we get in too deep, if you want to know guitar stuff, news, leaks, information before, like literally in this case months before it's official, hit that subscribe button and I'll tell you all the secrets that I know. You also got to hit that like button for me as well, leave a comment down below and, you know, do all the YouTube things, buy all the stuff to support the channel, do the super chats and all that sort of crack as well. 3-Chord Dave Live happens Saturday at 10 PM Irish time, so hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. Wherever you are in the world, it might not be 10 PM, might be whatever, 3 PM or whatever. So hit the thing and let's talk about PRS SE Silver Skies. It wasn't that long ago, it really wasn't, where no matter what video you put out on your YouTube channel, the comments section would have at least one person asking you, when are the SE Silver Skies coming out? And we were driven a little bit crazy about them, and then they dropped. And it was like, wow, everybody's happy. I was kind of underwhelmed. I was like, well, you know, it's fine. I wasn't really a fan of the colors that dropped and the finishes. I didn't think they were fantastic. But I'm not the biggest Strat fan in the world, so, you know, that wasn't surprising to me that I wasn't super into them. But pretty much as soon as those came out, the next question was, when's the Maple version coming out? And you know, you guys are never happy. Guitar people are never happy. It's always the next thing. You've always got gas for something. And I can't say nothing, because I always do as well. So that's great. Just not these particular guitars. However, 2 to 3 months ago, we found out that they were coming. They were on their way. They were almost ready. In fact, I'm surprised it took them this long to come out, because apparently they've been ready for quite a while. Now, the story is there was a dealer in Asia somewhere who accidentally put up a poster that he wasn't supposed to, and it said Silver Sky SE, new colors, but it said Silver Sky SE Rosewood. But why would you say Rosewood when Rosewood was the only version of the Silver Sky that was available at the time? So people put 2 and 2 together and came up with 95. And we're like, hey, there must be a Maple version coming, which there was. Because, you know, if you think about it, they're not going to put ebony on the Strat, and they're not going to put Indian Laurel when they've already got Rosewood on it. So, you know, and I know I said Strat and some people are losing their minds, but that's just get over it, okay? So anyway, we knew we were getting a Maple version. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you would have known about it. Now, 3 new colors have also been announced to go with the mapleness of the fretboards. These colors are kind of, well, how do I put it? They're not the most exciting, but let's take a look at them. Overland Grey is grey. My favorite of the 3, Nylon Blue, is blue-ish, kind of greenish. And then here is the Summit Purple. Summit Purple. Sidetrack. Whoever names guitar finish colors, could you please stop phoning it in? We need to have, I mean, Summit Purple. Do you think in 20 to 30 years time, people are going to sit around on YouTube and say, hey, you know what would be cool? If they would reissue that Overland Grey. That's never happening. No one's ever saying, hey, you know what? I really wish we could get this in Summit Purple. No, my friends, that's never happening. So let's get back to some proper guitar colors like Pelham Blue and Candy Apple Red, Cherry. That'd be great. Cherry Sunburst. Anyway, that's a whole other topic we'll talk about another day probably on the channel. But for now, these guitars are exactly the same as the Rosewood versions. There's very little difference. In fact, the difference is a Maple fretboard versus Rosewood. So if you're not familiar, the pickups are 3, the exact same, 635 JMS. I think that's what they're called. John Mayer inspired pickups. You get 1 volume and 2 tones because that's what this thing has. You got a poplar body that they all sit on top of. Nickel hardware as well, and then what's the other thing? Small bird inlays, because of course you can't have big bird inlays, just small bird inlays. And basically what you're looking at is a Strat, so it looks great with a Maple fretboard. And if you ask me, Strats look better with maple fretboards, which means that PRS Silver Sky looks better with a maple fretboard. Tellys look better with a maple fretboard, and there's a Telly right here, which I'm a big fan of. I really like it, play it a lot, and it's got a rosewood fretboard, and that is making me slowly come around to rosewood fretboards, but if I'm honest, I wish it had a maple fretboard because it's a Telly. And I want Strats to have them too. I think they look great. So let me know in the comment section below what you think on a Strat like guitar, rosewood or maple. That's what you need to put in the comment section. Now, of course, these are already for sale. In fact, Sweetwater had them this afternoon at $849, which is not bad because I think I remember them coming out with the SE version at $899 originally. Now that could be wrong, but I think that's what they were. So that's not bad that they've come out at this price. In fact, there was already a discounted demo model. So if you were quick, you could get a good deal, a really good deal on these. Yeah, and it just seems like these are going to be a big seller once again for PRS. And once these stop selling, I think that's when we're going to start seeing newer colors and maybe better finishes come onto the SE lineup again. Maybe it'll be refreshed really soon after these stop selling. I think we got another year at least before that happens. But it's interesting. PRS SE guitars are fantastic. I've had a few come through my own hands and thought they were phenomenal. Pretty much everyone I know has been a fan of them. I'm one or two people, but you know, they're grumpy, so they don't count. But yeah, PRS SE, they make great guitars out there in Indonesia. To ship them back to the US, they go through quality control and stuff like that, and they head out wherever they're going to. And they do a really weird thing, PRS, with their SE lineup. Even though it's the import brand, they don't charge more than they do their USA brand for even the entry-level USA brand models, which is weird. You know, some companies take the opposite, are kind of broached that line there, you know, Gibson. Anyway, we won't talk about that right now because we give Gibson a lot of shit and they deserve it. But PRS are absolutely knocking it out of the park. They're killing it. I want to know what you think of the PRS SE Silver Sky with the maple fretboard. Is it better now that it has a maple fretboard? Do you like the boring finishes even better than the other ones? Are you disappointed in the finishes that have come out? Tell me everything you want about the Silver Sky maple version. I think they're cool. And again, not the biggest Strat guy in the world, so I won't be jumping on these, but let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to click all the links, do all the things, do the buttons and everything else. Come to 3 Chord Dave Live on Saturday and let's have a chat. And don't forget, I'll be back with another guitar related video very soon, but until then, take care.